Hello everybody. Yes, I'm back with another video, and in this video we are taking a look at this beauty. This beauty is not only limited in Chinese tech tree, it has another version in also Russian tech tree. But today I will be showcasing this amazing thing to you. It sits at 13.3 with an awesome loadout, and for the Chinese one, some other possibilities of adding some different types of missiles that I will be talking about in the battle. Let's get into it. Alright, so we are in a battle. For this match, I wanted to show you one of the possibilities of a loadout that you can bring with this plane, which is leaning towards a Russian armaments, namely R-77 and R-73s, and one R-27ET. This is R-27 basically with IR seeker, so you don't need a radar lock with this. The rest is pretty classic with you can find also with the other Russian plane. Why am I choosing this loadout is the reason that recently they nerfed PL-12s, and as far as I understood, they nerfed it pretty roughly. They just slammed it to the ground. I was reading things about this thing and watching some videos. General Lee actually has a great video about what happened to PL-12 in general, if you care to check, if you are really interested. So basically what they did was oh, there is a missile coming to us. Let me just notch it if I can. So what they did basically to PL-12 was to degrade its maneuverability. So it's less maneuverable in general, but I guess in return it can go a little bit more further. But what makes it a huge nerf because of this is now you can just barrel roll this missile like you could do against Sparrows, which for me this is a ridiculous thing to have. If you can just barrel roll a Fox 3, well guys, like I'm not gonna use that thing. Not everybody knows how to barrel roll, but most of the time it works quite well. Send this thing. I don't know if it is following. It doesn't seem to follow. This guy already shoot some missiles to us. If we can just basically notch it. Let me throw this. In the meantime, okay. Trying to maintain some kind of block with this guy. He notched one of my missile. I'm gonna send one more. It's going to missile. Amazing. Okay. This should connect. Yes. Okay, I was seeing other planes. Probably they're after me. Okay, this guy, for example. He's dead too. Okay. There is only one guy. Give a blind hunt. I see. Okay. Not much was happening in general, and I was just trying to explain you the situation about PL-12s, and I couldn't focus too much to match, so sorry about that. I guess this guy will eat. Ah, okay, no. He got shot. Oh, cool. Cool. Let's just go for another match. So as I sorted out why am I not using PL-12s in general and why are we stuck with the R-77s, which I don't really love using them because their range is quite limited. R-77's range is quite limited, but they can do crazy shit like R-73 can do because they have thrust reversals. They are quite maneuverable, but they are lacking the range. But anyways, in general, with this plane and with this loadout, what I would like to do is to see the map. I just go quiet corners of the map, are either left or right. Then I turn in and start to search opponents. I use my radar dish to turn it left or right to see better. I suggest you also bind these keys. Look, you can do this without turning your plane. You can change your radar's dish direction. This is quite useful. If you also would like me to create a little bit of a guide for how to use radar missiles and the radar itself, and how to read the RWR and the radar, just let me know. I can just dump some time into this. So let me know if you want to see this kind of videos too. For now, let's try to understand how we can utilize this match, because sometimes I open myself too much, too far, and then match finishes. So don't do that. I'm just trying to put some distance between me and the poor ball in general. This guy is going to the base at least. Okay, let's just turn in to this guy as he killed one of our teammates. Okay, this will connect. Where is that coming from? I cannot see it. Let me just stick to the ground and multipath it. Multipathing must be your last resort, but you have to understand how to basically notch the missile and kinetically tire it in general, if not notch. Like, if you have time, you should use your kinetic advantage to drain the incoming missile's energy. So what are we having right now? Oh my god, we are done. I don't know if I can save this match. This will be difficult. I was planning to return to base. Okay, so there is this guy in the up. Let's see. There is one F-15. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we killed him, but we will die to one other missile probably. Okay, we notched another one. Let me just use another missile. Can I? Okay, we notched another one. Okay, we died to a gun kill, which was fair, I guess. It's been for 5 months that they released this premium, even though some time passed. This plane still, for me, is the best premium that you could get currently as a plane. And even though this is 13.3, it's not enough. Like I was telling in my F2 video, when I was reviewing that plane, I was telling that if this thing is at 13.3, well, that plane should be 12.7 or something. But anyways, this is a very powerful plane. Even in the up tiers that you are getting mostly, very often, it is tough to play. You have to understand a lot of things, a lot of intricacy about the mechanics of the game, how to evade the missile, to notch, how to use chaff properly, how to understand what kind of missile is coming at you, etc., etc. But when you are just starting to understand, which I started to understand, I am not professionally saying that 100% I am confident in what I am doing. You can also see that I am not an amazing player. I just have a little bit of clue what I am doing, but not more than that. So when you consider these things, and if you have this set of, let's say, knowledge, they are not skills, it's just a knowledge, you could say that this is a very good plane that you can easily grind almost all of the Chinese tech tree with an ease. See, like, that was an infrared R27. It was very easy to kill that guy. I don't know, this guy is multipathing maybe? Yeah, seems like. Okay, he died anyways. Let's just use... Look at this. Okay, he flared. Missile incoming. Me. Was R27ER. R27ER is basically even more difficult than notching a Fox 3 because that thing is just coming at you. It's terrifying. So that is basically it for the missile set that I wanted to talk about this plane. In general, it has an okay RWR. You understand in general what's going on around you. It's not perfect. It's not top tier level, very good, very detailed one, but you get the core information that you mostly need. My only complaint about this plane is behavior of the radar. I'm not saying that radar is bad, but the behavior of this thing is sometimes drives me insane because sometimes it gets stuck. Like in general, this radar is getting affected by a lot of factors. So that's the most frustrating thing about this plane. The airframe is good, speed is enough, plane looks beautiful, but yeah, the only thing that I can complain is the radar. The missile set, yeah, at 13.3, this missile loadout is amazing. Yeah, there is definitely one Russian plane right side of me, but I cannot locate. See if we can connect. This guy probably will be dead. Good. But we will be too, because I was just watching the missile camera. In this video, I know I sound a little bit weird. I explained what happened in my life to me in the previous video, in my F-14 Iranian Tomcat video. So if you care to check, you can check from that. But basically, I had some kind of thyroid cancer, so they had to remove it. So that's why I sound like this. Yes, one is evaded by multipathing. Some other is still following me. Oh no, look at the team. Oh, Jesus. They are basically done. Guys, I'm sorry about that, but cannot do much. At least we got a 1 kill. Simply a skill issue. That's gonna be the video's title probably. But you can have fun in your comments. Tell me how shitty I'm playing this game and stuff. In general, I enjoy, and I wanted to show you what I enjoy in this game. I at least show you how to notch, how to get occasional kills, how to use HMD. If you enjoyed this video, just press like. Don't forget to subscribe. In general, I will be very laid back in my videos. You can put aside when you're eating this video, put aside it when you're in the toilet. You can just listen this shitty cracked voice. If you really like, you can subscribe, you can like the video. See you in the next video, and take care of yourself. Peace out. Bye bye.